hearth is cold and the logs have turned to ash. A ghostly glow from a long forgotten flash. I'm blowing on the grave with a desperate kind of breath, looking for a pulse in the middle of this death. One tiny orange eye is staring from the soot, tangled in the shadows at the chimney's soot-black foot. It's a stubborn little survivor of the massive roaring blaze, a flicker of the passion from our incandescent days, feeding it with whispers in the dry leaves of the fall, trying to paint a light upon the darkening bedroom wall. It's a cinder spark dancing on the edge, a glowing little promise, a microscopic pledge. Not enough to burn the house, but enough to see the way to the early morning borders of a resurrecting day. I've seen the forest fire and the furnace of the mill, but the power of the small thing is a greater kind of thrill. It doesn't need a mountain, it doesn't need a pile to carry all the essence of a holy ancient fire. The winter's at the window and the frost is on the glass, watching all the heavy-hearted icy moments pass. I'll shield it with my palm from the draft beneath the door, until the warmth is spreading across the wooden floor. The smallest bit of courage is the brightest thing of all, standing in the wreckage where the giant timbers fall. It's a cinder spark dancing on the edge, a glowing little promise, a microscopic pledge. Not enough to burn the house, but enough to see the way to the early morning borders of a resurrecting day. Go to sleep. It's the only bit of magic that we're allowed to keep. Nurture the vibrations, celebrate the tidy glow in the secret places where the embers like to grow. Glow, fade, the choice we made. It's a cinder spark to the early morning boy. across the valley where the light is spread, a textile woven by the cooling breeze, above the silhouettes of willow trees. I'm drifting through this lavender expanse, giving my weary heart a second chance. The atmosphere is soft against my face, a giant canvas in the depths of space. No jagged seams or rough-edged lines today, just a seamless vault where the planets play. Underneath the satin sky so wide, there's nowhere left for a soul to hide. A shimmering glow on a world of blue, touching the edges of me and you. I've seen the thunder and the lightning strike, the kind of fury that a man might like. But now I crave the smoothness of the sheen, a quiet beauty that is felt and seen. The stars and needles piercing through the cloth, attracting spirits like a silver moth. The texture of the night is cool and deep, watching the city as it falls to sleep. Wrap the horizon in a silk embrace, wiping the worry from every human face. Underneath the satin sky so wide, there's nowhere left for a soul to hide. A shimmering glow on a world of blue, touching the edges of me and you. The shadows overtake the town, this canopy of light will never fray, keeping the heavy-hearted ghosts at bay. Silk and air, peace everywhere. Underneath the satin sky so wide, there's nowhere left for a soul to hide. A shimmering glow on a world of blue, touching the edges of me and you. Satin sky, stay a while across the final mile, soft and blue. is straight and true, but the destination is completely out of view, parallel to everything I used to know. Watching the seasons in the garden grow. I'm a constant motion in a single plane, ignoring the pleasure and ignoring the pain. Velocity is steady and the path is clear, leaving the wreckage of the yesteryear. No turning back to the left or the right, chasing the horizon through the neon light. In a linear drift, sliding through the day, watching the colors as they turn to gray. A constant vibration in the middle of the road, carrying a heavy and a hidden load. The geometry of life is a cruel design when you're stuck on the border of a finish line. I've been a circle and I've been a square. Now I'm just an arrow in the chilly air. The perspective is narrow, but the focus is sharp. Listen to the tension on the electric harp. Don't look at the houses or the passing trees, just follow the scent of the salty seas. Momentum is a ghost that will never sleep. Promises are easier for a drifter to keep. In a linear drift, sliding through the day, watching the colors as they turn to gray. A constant vibration in the middle of the road, carrying a heavy and a hidden load. Is there an ending to this long distance trek? Or are we just echoes that are never coming back? The mathematics of the soul are quite complex, wondering exactly what is coming up next. Keep moving, keep straight, don't hesitate. In a linear drift, sliding through the day, watching the colors as they turn to gray. A constant vibration in the middle of the road, carrying a heavy and a hidden load. Drifting on until the dawn is gone, linear flow. heavy-duty clay, far below the surface of the optimistic bay. There's a sharp taste in juice, and the fiber and the vein, sucking up the essence of the sorrow and the rain. I dug into the garden just to see what I could find, and not a dark intention in the cellar of the mind. It's a stubborn kind of plant that refuses to be killed, growing in the places where the liquid has been spilled. The flower might be pretty, but the source is very deep, waking up the demons that were meant to stay asleep. It's a bitter root, gripping on the stone, the hardest kind of wisdom that a human's ever known. It twists and it turns in the darkness of the soil, the product of a lifetime and a prehistoric toil. I've tried to pull it out with a shovel and a chain, but it's anchored to the bedrock in the center of the brain. You have to learn to live with the flavor of the bile if you want to walk the distance of the extra little mile. There's a tonic in the poison if you measure it just right, to help you find the courage in the middle of the fight. It's the medicine of honesty, the therapy of grit, a slow burning fire in the center of the pit. Everything that's beautiful has a dark and dirty start, deep inside the chambers of a monumental heart. It's a bitter root, gripping on the stone, the hardest kind of wisdom that a human's ever known. It twists and it turns in the darkness of the soil, the product of a lifetime and a prehistoric toil. The things that are hidden underneath the kitchen floor. It's the foundation of the spirit, it's the anchor of the soul, the only part of nature that is truly in control. Tangled deep secrets we keep. It's a bitter root, gripping on stone, the hardest kind of wisdom that a human's ever known. It twists and it turns in the dark little dance, leaving my direction to the mercy of a chance. North is just a memory, south is just a lie, underneath the hollow of a starless indigo sky. I got the brass casing in the cracked glass face, a relic of a journey that I never can erase. The magnets have surrendered to the iron in the ground, searching for a silence that is never quite found. No true orientation, no steady point of light, just wandering the canyons in the middle of the night. It's a broken compass in a trembling hand, mapping out the borders of an undiscovered land. The path is gone and the landmarks are all wrong, but we're still moving to the rhythm of a lonely song. I followed every map that the experts ever drew, only to find out that none of them were true. I'll throw away the chart and I'll throw away the scale, and let the wind determine where I'm gonna set the sail. The magnetism's faded like an old forgotten flame. Everything looks different, but the shadows stay the same. I'm trusting in the intuition buried in the bone, finding that I'm better off just walking all alone. Lost is just a word for a soul that's finally free to drift upon the surface of an uncharted sea. It's a broken compass in a trembling hand, mapping out the borders of an undiscovered land. The path is gone and the landmarks are all wrong, but we're still moving to the rhythm of a lonely song. Maybe there's a wisdom in not knowing where to go, letting all the mystery and the secret feelings grow. You don't need a heading when you're already right here, standing in the center of a monumental year, spinning around. The lost is found. It's a broken compass in a trembling hand, mapping out the borders of an undiscovered land. The path is gone and the landmarks are all wrong, but we're still moving to the rhythm of a lonely song. Which way is home? No need to roam. Broken compass. Folded neatly in a dusty drawer, the kind of souvenir you don't want anymore. creased and crinkled by the weight of time, searching for a reason in a nursery rhyme.
One little spark could turn it all to ash in the sudden light of a lightning flash.
I'm made of fiber and a thin white ink,
standing on a ledge where the spirits sink.
Don't squeeze too tight or the edges might tear, floating away on a breath of chilly air. It's just a paper heart, fragile and thin, keeping the cold from the hollow within. Handle with care if you want it to last, a brittle reminder of a beautiful past.
I got the calligraphy of every scar, written by the movement of a falling star.
Water would dissolve the words I've bled,
leaving only blank white sheets instead.
The wind is blowing through the open gate, tempting the fingers of an unkind fate.
But paper can be stronger than the steel
if you believe in the way that it can feel. Ink is the blood of a writer's lonely soul, trying to make a fragmented story whole. It's just a paper heart, fragile and thin, keeping the cold from the hollow within. Handle with care if you want it to last, a brittle reminder of a beautiful past. Safely hide, we're only origami in the hands of God, walking a path that is uneven and odd, thin and white, afraid of the light. It's just a paper heart, fragile and thin, keeping cold from the hollow within. Handle with care if you want it to last, a brittle reminder of a beautiful past. Paper heart, drifting down in the quiet town, fragile thing. I was drifting on the current of a restless, angry sea, looking for a weight that could finally steady me. Then I found a fabric that was heavy and so deep, holding down the promises that I wanted to keep.
It doesn't have a chain and it doesn't have a hook.
It's the kind of stability that you won't find in a book. A soft touch foundation in the middle of the storm, something to keep the shivering spirit safe and warm. The ocean can be violent, the tide can be a thief, but we found a remedy for the gravity of grief. It's a velvet anchor sinking through the blue, holding me to the earth, holding me to you. Soft enough to cushion, strong enough to stay, keeping us from drifting into the far and away.
I've been a runaway, I've been a rolling stone, searching for a comfort that I'd never really known.
But this plush vibration is a sanctuary of sound, rooting all my restless parts deep into the ground. The texture is a mercy on the jagged-edged reef, a momentary silence, a permanent relief. I wrap my heart in purple and I sink it to the floor. I don't need to wander through the alleys anymore. The depth is not a prison, the weight is not a cage, just a quiet ending to a chaotic gold page. It's a velvet anchor sinking through the blue, holding me to the earth, holding me to you. Soft enough to cushion, strong enough to stay, keeping us from drifting into the far and away. Let the world go spinning on its crazy tilted axis, while we find the balance that the weary heart relaxes. It's a heavy set devotion, a luxurious restraint, smoothing out the edges of a sinner and a saint. Sinking deep, silence to keep. It's a velvet anchor sinking through the blue, holding me to the earth, holding me to you. Soft enough to cushion, strong enough to stay, keeping us from drifting into the far and away. Velvet weight closing the gate, anchor down. The dew is hanging heavy on the spider's silver lace. The sun is just a ghost with a pale and hidden face. I'm walking through the vapors of a dream that wouldn't end, looking for the silhouette of a long-lost friend.
The hills are wrapped in cotton, the valley's in a shroud. I'm standing in the center of a low-lying cloud.
The dampness is a comfort, a chill upon the skin,
before the noisy business
of the daylight can begin.
Everything is muffled,
every color is a blur,
like the soft
vibration of a secret being whispered to her in the misty morning, where the edges disappear. Nothing is quite certain, nothing is quite clear. A beautiful deception of the light and of the air, finding all the magic that is hiding everywhere.
I've spent my life in neon, I've spent my life in glare, but I prefer the mystery
of the moisture in the air. It's a natural protection from the harshness of the view. Everything is ancient and everything is new.
The trees are tall cathedrals in the middle of the haze,
lost inside the rhythm of these slow and quiet days. I'll brew a pot of herbal tea and sit upon the stone, feeling quite connected while I'm standing all alone.
the barometer is falling as the temperature descends
in this liquid garden where the horizon starts and ends. In the misty morning, where the edges disappear, nothing is quite certain, nothing is quite clear. A beautiful deception of the light and of the air, finding all the magic that is hiding everywhere.
Wait for the evaporation
Of the heavy-hearted gray,
but don't be in a hurry
to chase the fog away.
The clarity is overrated,
The sharpness is a lie. Better just to wander underneath the milky sky. Soft, white, gentle light in the misty morning,
where the edges disappear.
nothing is quite certain, nothing is quite clear. A beautiful deception of the light and of the air, finding all the magic that is hiding Voices bouncing off the brick and the cold steel, telling us exactly how the lonely people feel. A shout in the alleyway becomes a distant hum, waiting for the answers that never seem to come.
I sang a song to the ghost of the boulevard,
finding that the concrete is unforgivingly hard.
my melody returned with a hollow metallic ring,
like a broken bird that has forgotten how to sing.
the vibration lingers
In the tunnels of the night,
long after the fading
of the last electric light. It's an urban echo, repeating every name, in a city where the players and the rules remain the same. A ghost in the frequency, a ripple in the air, searching for a witness who is no longer there.
I heard my guitar weeping from a rooftop far away,
An imitation of the things I didn't mean to say.
the sound waves are traveling through the smog and the rain,
Mapping out the borders of the pleasure and the pain.
the sirens are acquiring the distance so deep,
Waking up the memories that were meant to stay asleep.
I'm whispering a secret to the shadow on the wall,
Watching it reverberate through the empty hall.
a sonic signature written on the wind,
The ending of the story where the silence should begin. It's an urban echo, repeating every name, in a city where the players and the rules remain the same. A ghost in the frequency, a ripple in the air, searching for a witness who is no longer there.
don't speak too loud.
Or you'll hear yourself again.
The cycle of the city,
Is a wheel of wear and wind,
it's a mirror made of sound,
a glass of pure vibration,
the haunting of a lonely and a weary-eyed nation.
Where did the time go? It's an urban echo, oh, repeating every name, in a city where the players and the rules remain the same. A ghost in the frequency, a ripple in the air, searching for a witness who is no longer there.
Bouncing back to you,
Echo
through the blue.
Listen, listen. reality of every little care. The city is shrinking like a toy on the floor as we climb toward the ceiling of a million-story door.
I'm looking through the walls at the world down below, watching the ants and the traffic light glow. It's a vertical journey in a crystalline box, breaking the chains and the heavy-duty locks.
Going up, going higher than the eagles can fly, touching the belly of the electric blue sky. In a glass elevator, suspended in the light, ascending the tower in the middle of the night. Smooth as a whisper and fast as a dream, a silver reflection in a vertical stream.
The lobby is a memory, the street is a ghost. I'm heading for the summit where I'm needed the most.
No stops in the middle, no buttons to press, escaping the pressure and the modern day stress.
The clouds are rushing past like a high-speed train,
washing the windows of the sorrow and the rain.
I can see the curvature of the earth's lonely face
from the silent comfort of this elevated space. Don't look down, just look at the view. Everything's changing and everything's new. In a glass elevator, suspended in the light, ascending the tower in the middle of the night. Smooth as a whisper and fast as a dream, a silver reflection in a vertical stream. Of a mechanical will, going up to the top. In a glass elevator, suspended in the light, ascending the tower in the middle of the night. Smooth as a whisper and fast as a dream, a silver reflection in a vertical stream. Higher and higher, leaving the fire. Glass elevator. Folded neatly in a dusty drawer, kind of souvenir you don't want anymore, creased and crinkled by the weight of time, searching for a reason in a nursery rhyme.
One little spark could turn it all to ash in the sudden light of a lightning flash. I'm made of fiber and a thin white ink, standing on a ledge where the spirits sink. Don't squeeze too tight or the edges might tear, floating away on a breath of chilly air. It's just a paper heart, fragile and thin, keeping the cold from the hollow within. Handle with care if you want it to last, a brittle reminder of a beautiful past. I got the calligraphy of every scar, written by the movement of a falling star.
Water would dissolve the words I bled, leaving only blank white sheets instead.
The wind is blowing through the open gate,
tempting the fingers of an unkind fate.
but paper can be stronger than the steel,
if you believe in the way that it can feel. Ink is the blood of a writer's lonely soul, trying to make the fragmented story whole. It's just a paper heart, fragile and thin, keeping the cold from the hollow within. Handle with care if you want it to last, a brittle reminder of a beautiful past. Safely hide,
we're only origami in the hands of God,
walking a path that is uneven and odd, thin and white, afraid of the light. It's just a paper heart, fragile and thin, keeping the cold from the heart. Of a beautiful past, paper heart
drifting down
in the quiet town,
fragile thing.
The incense curls in a violet vine, tangled in the rafters of this mind of mine. The lavender shadows are beginning to creep across the threshold of a troubled sleep.
I'm breathing in the haze of a spent regret, a velvet curtain that I haven't pulled yet. The neon sign is flickering, a bruised up glow, to the rhythm of a river that is moving slow.
Nothing is solid, nothing is quite real, when the amethyst clouds are the only thing you feel. Oh, purple smoke rising from the floor. I don't wanna see the world anymore. Hide the sharp corners and the jagged-edged truth in the swirling vapor of our wasted youth.
I've got a cigar and a box of old blues and a dusty pair of worn-out traveling shoes. The air is getting thick and the light is getting low. I'm ready for the embers and the afterglow.
The edges of the room are starting to blur, like the soft vibration of a kitten's purr. I'll find a melody in the middle of the mist, a ghostly secret that was never kissed, dissolving the borders between the day and night, turning the darkness into ultraviolet light. Oh, purple smoke rising from the floor. I don't wanna see the world anymore. Hide the sharp corners and the jagged-edged truth in the swirling vapor of our wasted youth. The smoke has only just begun. Slowly rising, so disguising. Oh, purple smoke rising from the floor. I don't wanna see the world anymore. The sharp corners and the jagged-edged truth in the swirling vapor feet, just the jagged little stones of a legendary street. Every step is a crunch, every mile is a test, in a landscape that is never really allowed to rest.
I got the white dust on the fenders of my truck, leaving all the city slicker, vanity and luck.
Heading for the hollows where the creek begins to rise,
with the grit of the journey
in the corners of my eyes.
It's an unpolished path, it's a rugged kind of way,
underneath the ceiling of a hot and hazy day, on a gravel road where the rubber meets the grit. Every single stone has a story in it.
no lines in the middle,
No signs on the side, just the honesty of nature and a long distance ride.
I recall the way the wagon wheels used to make a sound before the heavy machinery
Began to pound the ground.
There's a vibration in the pebbles that connects you to the past,
The only kind of foundation that was ever meant to last.
the weeds are growing tall in the center of the track,
Looking at the mirror but never turning back.
I'll find a little shade beneath the sycamore tree and let the dusty mile set a heavy spirit free. The suspension is shaking and the spirit is strong, moving to the tempo of a prehistoric song, on a gravel road
Where the rubber meets the grit,
every single
stone has a story in it.
no lines in the middle,
No signs on the side, just the honesty of nature and a long distance ride.
you can't speed through the struggle, you can't rush the view. The gravel has a way of slowing down me and you. Accept the bumps and the bruises and the dust in the throat, riding out the journey on a rough-edged note.
Crunch, grind, leave it behind.
And on a gravel road
Where the rubber meets the grit, every single stone has a story in it.
no lines in the middle,
No lines in the middle,
no sign
The incense curls in a violet vine, tangled in the rafters of this mind of mine. The lavender shadows are beginning to creep across the threshold of a troubled sleep.
I'm breathing in the haze of a spent regret, a velvet curtain that I haven't pulled yet. The neon sign is flickering a bruised up glow to the rhythm of a river that is moving slow.
Nothing is solid, nothing is quite real, when the amethyst clouds are the only thing you feel. Oh, purple smoke rising from the floor, I don't wanna see the world anymore. Hide the sharp corners and the jagged-edged truth in the swirling vapor of our wasted youth.
I've got a cigar and a box of old blues and a dusty pair of worn-out traveling shoes. The air is getting thick and the light is getting low. I'm ready for the embers and the afterglow.
The edges of the room are starting to blur, like the soft vibration of a kitten's purr. I'll find a melody in the middle of the mist, a ghostly secret that was never kissed, dissolving the borders between the day and night, turning the darkness into ultraviolet light. Oh, purple smoke rising from the floor, I don't wanna see the world anymore. Hide the sharp corners and the jagged-edged truth in the swirling vapor of our wasted youth.
It's a chemical dance,
It's a spiritual flight,
through the hazy corridors of a dream-filled night.
don't look for the exit,
Don't look for the sun.
the journey of the smoke has only just begun. Slowly rising,
So
disguising. Purple smoke rising from the floor, I don't wanna see the world anymore. Hide the sharp corners and the jagged-edged truth in the swirling vapor of our wasted youth. Vanish away into the haze. Purple smoke, end of the maze. surface of the optimistic day. There's a sharp taste and juice in the fiber and the vein, sucking up the essence of the sorrow and the rain.
I dug into the garden just to see what I could find, and not a dark intention in the cellar of the mind. It's a stubborn kind of plant that refuses to be killed, growing in the places where the liquid has been spilled.
The flower might be pretty, but the source is very deep, waking up the demons that were meant to stay asleep. It's a bitter root gripping on the stone, the hardest kind of wisdom that a human's ever known. It twists and it turns in the darkness of the soil, the product of a lifetime in a prehistoric toil.
I've tried to pull it out with a shovel and a chain, but it's anchored to the bedrock and the center of the brain. You have to learn to live with the flavor of the bile if you wanna walk the distance of the extra little mile.
There's a tonic in the poison if you measure it just right, to help you find the courage in the middle of the fight. It's the medicine of honesty, the therapy of grit, a slow burning fire in the center of the pit. Everything that's beautiful has a dark and dirty star deep inside the chambers of a monumental heart. It's a bitter root gripping on the stone, the hardest kind of wisdom that a human's ever known. It twists and it turns in the darkness of the soil, the product of a lifetime in a prehistoric toil.
It's the anchor of the soul,
the only part of nature that is truly in control. Tangled deep, secrets we keep. It's a bitter root gripping on the stone, the hardest kind of wisdom that a human's ever known. It twists and it turns in the darkness of the soil, the product of a lifetime and a prehistoric toil. Bitter taste, don't let it go to waste. Root it down. The gate hasn't been opened for a decade or more. The ivy is climbing up the handle and the door. It's stuck in a position of welcome and away. in the middle of the garden where the shadows like to play.
I've got a jar of oil and a heavy iron key, trying to unlock the part of you
that's still in me.
But the metal is stubborn and the hinges are tight, fighting against the pressure and the fading of the light. A little bit of friction, a little bit of grit, a heart that's grown weary of the fire and the pit. It's a rusty latch on a forgotten garden gate, guarding all the secrets that we left to navigate. Give it one more pull, give it one more try, underneath the ceiling of the heavy violet sky. The corrosion is a witness to the salt in the air, the residue of silence and the ghost of a prayer. I can hear the metal groaning as I lean against the wood, wishing I could change the things I never understood. Let the weather do its work on the copper and the tin. Let the wilder flowers find a way to grow within. We don't need to force it, we don't need to break the lock. Just listen to the turning of the ancient inner clock. The red dust of time is a beautiful stain, a story written clearly by the wind and by the rain. It's a rusty latch on a forgotten garden gate, guarding all the secrets that we left to navigate. Give it one more pull, give it one more try, underneath the ceiling of the heavy violet sky. To swing with a simple, easy grace, when we were the rulers of this hallowed little place. Now it's just a barrier, a boundary of rust, turning every promise into particles of dust. Creak and groan, all on its own. It's a
I was drifting on the current of a restless, angry sea, looking for a way that could finally steady me. Then I found a fabric that was heavy and so deep, holding down the promises that I wanted to keep.
It doesn't have a chain, and it doesn't have a hook. It's the kind of stability that you won't find in a book.
A soft-touch foundation in the middle of the storm, something to keep the shivering spirit safe and warm.
The ocean can be
Violent, the tide can be a thief, but we found a remedy for the gravity of grief. It's a velvet anchor sinking through the blue, holding me to the earth, holding me to you. Soft enough to cushion, strong enough to stay, keeping us from drifting into the far and away.
I've been a runaway, I've been a rolling stone, searching for a comfort that I'd never really known.
But this plush vibration is a sanctuary of sound, rooting all my restless parts deep into the ground.
The texture is a mercy
On the jagged edge reef,
for momentary silence.
a permanent relief.
I'll wrap my heart in
Purple and I'll sink it to the floor.
I don't need to wander through the alleys anymore.
The depth is not a prison, the weight is not a cage, just a quiet ending to a chaotic old page. It's a velvet anchor sinking through the blue, holding me to the earth, holding me to you. Soft enough to cushion, strong enough to stay, keeping us from drifting into the far and away.
Let the world go spinning on its crazy, tilted axis,
While we find the balance that the weary heart relaxes.
it's a heavy set devotion,
A luxurious restraint,
smoothing out the edges of a
sinner and a saint, sinking deep. Silence to keep. It's a velvet anchor sinking through the blue, holding me to the earth, holding me to you. Soft enough to cushion, so strong enough to stay, keeping us from drifting into the far and away.
velvet
Wait,
closing
the gate
anchor.
down. spinning in a frantic little dance, leaving my direction to the mercy of a chance.
North is just a memory,
south is just a lie, underneath the hollow of a starless indigo sky.
I got the brass casing and the cracked glass face, a relic of a journey that I never can erase.
The magnets have surrendered to the iron in the ground,
searching for a silence
that is never quite found.
no true orientation,
no steady point of light, just a wander in the canyons in the middle of the night. It's a broken compass in a trembling hand,
mapping out the borders
of an undiscovered land. The path is gone,
and the landmarks are all wrong,
but we're still moving to the rhythm of a lonely song.
I followed every map that the experts ever drew, only to find out that none of them were true.
I'll throw away the chart
And I'll throw away the scale
and let the wind determine where I'm gonna set the sail.
The magnetism's faded
Like an old forgotten flame,
Everything looks different,
but the shadows stay the same.
I'm trusting in the
Intuition buried in the bone,
finding that I'm better off
just walking all alone.
Lost is just a word
For a soul that's finally free to drift upon the surface of an uncharted sea. It's a broken compass in a trembling hand,
mapping out the borders
of an undiscovered land. The path is gone,
and the landmarks are all wrong,
but we're still moving to the rhythm of a lonely song. Baby, there's a wisdom in not knowing where to go, letting all the mystery and the secret feelings grow.
You don't need a headache
When you're already right here,
standing
in the center of a monumental year, spinning around. The lost is found. It's a broken compass in a trembling hand,
mapping out the borders
of an undiscovered land.
The path is gone,
And the landmarks are all wrong, but we're still moving to the rhythm of a lonely song. Which way is home? No need to roam. Broken compass